of cake.
All right, it's up. Oh, damn it. I gotta get rid of this second video because alright, that's the URLs connect should be the stream IP, so that should be good. And wait, yeah, cast connect equals that, and then set it to that, otherwise set it to that. Okay, and I'm setting the RTMP host as server. Alright. Okay, going to the right RTMP. That means that the URL is correct. What's up? Alright, so what I did is you can use any stream. I would suggest just using stream 1 because we used to use it for Alienware COD, so COD's over, so now it's for Han, I guess. So inside stream 1, I already put the name in. It's going to be the stream name what you put, which is livehon.stream. Right. So basically all you have to do is just put it live, and that's it. So it's pretty simple for how complicated it is in the back end, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna test something out real quick. I'm gonna start recording and quit. I wanna see if you have to leave it open or not. I forgot. Yep, it records it directly on the stream, right in the server. trying to remember if you need to leave it open because of otherwise, you know, use the bandwidth to fucking keep it open. But yeah, you don't have to keep it open. It looks like it's working. I know. That's up to you, because you know there's also stop record, so you could theoretically stop it, but remember it is 6-minute delay, so sometimes it'd probably be better if it goes to like end of the stream and then kills itself off instead of you killing it, because of yeah. But yeah, that works. So. Stop recording. I mean, stop the video. Stop. What I'm saying is stop. If you can, stop recording. Not stop recording. I'm sorry. Stop playing. What I mean, like stop the broadcast. Yeah, and let the like close out of Flash Media Live Encoder. So, like stop the stream. And I want to see if what should happen. It should wait 6 minutes before the stream actually dies. Wait, did you stop it? Did you use the record function? Because I think it just stopped recording. Oh, damn it. I gotta get rid of this second video because... yeah, fuck. Just leave it open, I guess. It's the URL's connect should be the stream IP, so that should be good. But you might want to... you can. The way you turn off the sound is you turn off that sound for that application. So if you're using like Chrome or whatever, or IE, whatever it may be, just go into your regular sound and just disable the sound for it. This is like a pre-made app that we didn't really touch because we ended up changing over to the hard-coded way, where it's coded that it automatically records. But certain situations like this, I guess we gotta still use it. So maybe in the overlay system we might implement it in. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I get the stream on the site now. Are you still, is the stream still good? It should be anyway. Let me see this. So how do you feel you just hijacked the stream? Yeah, I'm having problems with it. I'm trying to figure out the problem that I'm having. All the information seems to be correct, from my understanding, but Spain, a little bitch. So let me see something. That's the only problem with using JavaScript. Is that anyone, if they have enough willpower, they can get around anything. RTMP uses that, then you want it to use that. I have the net URL connected to the CDN first, and if it fails, the CDN is going to the server. Okay. Server equal. Oh. Ooh. What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Nigga, please.
Serial killer. Hat trick. Ultimate warrior.
Okay, it's still going to server first and CDN. I'm changing the server, but I'm not changing the CDN. Should I change both? Why not? I have to implement the CDN. Still, motherfucker. That's something I'll do later. Alright, but on another note, okay, that's the right info. Soon we'll have the overlay system working. That'll be fun. We gotta find someone to help do it for us, though. Like some bitch.
Yes, let's check it out. Forward! Spears out. I'm off. Leaps and bounds ahead. They will fall before us.
What the fuck? There's no errors. No, that doesn't matter.
Today, By the way, side note, Kitten Roar, sweet name. Tater Lover, sweet name. But I think we're going to call Mobility Gaming Mob this whole time, and whatever the auth guy with the awesome little tilde in his name, I'm calling him auth. That's all he's getting. I refuse to go past the tilde, so get used to it, kid. I don't care if you're 18, 28, what? Come see me. But yeah, let's go over picks, man. Let's go over picks. We got, so far on Legion team, Torture, Slither, Bubbles, all great picks. Torture obviously got really big, what, like 2 patches ago? Still quite the beast. And Hellborn side, Ophelia, Poliwag, DS, and Balfagor. So what do you expect as what do you expect for gameplay? What do you think's going on?
Oh, on the Hellborn side, you're definitely just screaming push strategy with Diminished Shaman. He's a huge push hero, as well as Ophelia, Poliwag Priest, and Balfagor are all definitely minion and ult type push heroes.
Yeah, you're definitely right, because you'd have minions from Balf and Ophi, and then you'd have your awesome wards. What would you do for a 5th pickup? What do you think we're going to see as a 5th pickup on the Hellborn?
You can go anything, but just because you already have so much push by yourself, both Ophelia and Balfagor can very, very quickly solo a tower. And if Poliwag Priest's in the right situation, he can also.
Okay, so we'll have to see what these guys do. They have a Merm on the left side, by the way. This has a 6-minute delay on it out there for anybody, so it's not like I just said that and the Hellborn team's listening in and they're like, oh my god, he's getting Merm. Well, it's too late anyway, so who cares? But we got, what, 18 seconds left for them to pick 2 heroes. We'll see what's going on. Andromeda Puppet. But judging on the PSR, but PSR isn't everything. This does look like it's going to be a stomp out for Mob. But hey, you know, anything can happen, so I'm keeping optimistic for a good game of Han. We'll have to see what happens when we get rolling.
And finishing up on the Legion side, you see a very classic tri-lane. I expect to see like a Slither solo lane, a Torture, Andromeda, a Puppet Master lane, and Bubbles in the mid, or also in the solo lane. You see a few counters to the push strat, but it seems like that Mob actually banned Behemoth themselves, and so it looks like Hellborn is taking complete advantage of that. Behemoth's usually a counter to the push strategy.
Well, we got 1 pick left for the Hellborn side. Let's see what they do. I mean, do they get something else to help them push? Do they get something that can turn into a carry? God forbid they can't push that effectively, you know, in the early game. We'll have to see what they choose. I mean, he's got Scout
or do
selected,
they pick up
but
Scout?
LOL. Yeah, dude. If he picks Scout, that's gonna be awesome.
I can't remember, is Tremble legal for this tournament yet?
I have no idea. I mean, maybe he is. I mean, like I said, this isn't me, so we'll have to look. But I know that tomorrow another hero comes out, which I'd assume is probably not going to be, considering this tournament has already started.
Usually, typically in competitive Han, it's like a 1 week wait time before you see a hero picked up. And wow,
oh, no
we see
way,
Wild Soul
yeah.
right-click.
Dude, favorite hero, that Magmus, man. I'm pumped up. Oh, with the switch. This is gonna be good. I'm definitely psyched. Wild Soul is an awesome carry if he's got the farm. The bear does great pushing strat right there. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, this team is all push strat. It's gonna be interesting to see how they lane, because at least one of their heroes is not gonna be good in a lane, because you know the other teams go in the classic tri lane. So I'd like to see what they do.
Well, what about, just hear me out here, alright? Just, I'm throwing things out there. We have seen this before. I think it was in the SK game that you showed me. What about Wild Soul top jungle, Ophi bottom jungle, Balf mid, and Poly and DS side lanes?
The problem with Poly and DS doing the side lanes is neither of them have a strong escape mechanism, and so they could be very, very prone, you know, just to feeding, especially in a lane that has as much stun and CC as a Puppet Master Torture Andromeda lane.
Yeah, well, they could just play back by the tower, but I know what you're saying. It's not like, because in the one that you did show me, I believe it was like, what, a Valkyrie and a Bubbles in the side lane, something that had really great escapes. Well, we'll have to see what happens.
And we do see the game getting underway, and remember, for the recent changes, there is no ward rune spawn at the 0 minute mark.
That's so awesome. Well, you got me doing that now too, by the way, all the time.
I do all the time.
In all my games.
There's no rune spawn at the 0-minute mark, so it's going to kind of limit. It's going to kind of limit the action. Do you say ward and rune interchangeably in StarCraft?
No, I do sometimes though, because I play all 3 races now. When I'm casting, I'll call like a certain building 1 races instead of the other. Like instead of an assimilator, I'll call it like a geyser or like a refinery and mess it up, and I look like a tard. But it's whatever.
Are you blaming this on me?
No, I'm just saying in general it happens. By the way, the 5 of them all middle. Look at this Legion team, all in the river there, going towards.
I think they're maybe trying to find some scrub coming toward unawares. I've actually seen a few times in these games now, since there's no 0-0 rune, that you'll see someone intercept the person on the way to their lane, and they'll send 5 people into between the 2 towers, like for example in the short lane on the Hellborn side, just to wreck that guy and get the first blood.
I like the ever popular ganking middle bloodlust now. I like that one a lot. Well, each team setting up their wards. Obviously 1 ward bottom checking their rune and the gank for the Hellborn side. 1 ward top for the Legion side, checking all the things. We do have Slither getting on Ophi in the top lane with Torture. 2v1 already. This could be a bloodlust. Oh, with the taunt. Bloodlust back down. All sorts of goodness. Legion team with the starter, with the opener. Just
that was kind of weird. Yeah, I think she's just caught way out of position, said screw it. I guess I'm just going to auto attack and get some damage in, because there's no way I'm getting away.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Who did we get that picked up that kill? Torture? Yeah, Torture picked up that kill. So, good game. It's obviously turning into Torture's going to carry. That's it. I called it. Carry Torture.
And we're already seeing some strange things with this lineup. They definitely went 2-2-1 on 2-1-2 on the Legion side. So used to seeing the tri-lane every game, but they did know that they were probably going to go some version of 1-1-1 with 2 junglers on the Hellborn team.
What I find actually the weirdest out of all this is they have Ophi in top jungle and they're having Wild Soul sit in top lane 1v2, where I probably would have put Wild Soul like middle or something. I don't know. I feel like Wild Soul is not the greatest hero to put in a 2v1. He has like such low HP, especially because your first couple items go to your bear. He's easily killable.
But the advantage is he can use his bear to last hit. If he's good enough at micro, he doesn't even really need to get close.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if he is, but I'm just saying, like Slither Tort, you get 1 good slow and a stun, and that Wild Soul's not going anywhere.
Yeah, like he literally just chased Slither out of lane using his bear. That was kind of funny to watch.
Yep, but the thing is, look, if you look at his build, he doesn't have to do the jungle build where you get natural attunement, so he's getting wild so that he has increased attack speed, and that's how he's doing it. So he's building different than most Wild Souls because he's not doing the jungle, so he's got a lot of attack speed for the 2v1 lane, but I don't think that's going to hold up very long. Not much other action going on. I'm checking mid. Polywog's getting pushed back out of his lane by Bubbles. Just used his last trees out of health regen, so gonna keep an eye on middle. Bubbles might get an early kill there. And then anything interesting bottom lane that you see?
No, and you know, bottom lane's gonna be really defensive on the Hellborn side. I think they're just gonna try to get their levels so they can start pushing. Andro and Puppet, though good on CC, they're a little bit lacking in burst damage. So I don't know if we'll even see a kill just because Balfagor is so tanky and DS has so many ways to keep himself up.
Yeah, back to middle lane actually. Bubbles just threw in another shell surf and hit Polywog and was waiting I think for 1 more shell surf and a silence, but Polywog curried himself over a health pot and all that stuff. Oh, Ophi coming from the jungle with a Catman. Whoa, tongue tie. There's the stun. He's trying to shell surf out. He definitely got out. And he's health potting. He does have the debuff from Nature's Wrath, but it's not going to be enough. Health pots hits his bottle. He's going to go back to doing what he's doing. But that was a good gank attempt. It went pretty smooth.
Yeah, they put out a lot of damage really fast. That's what Ophelia can do. Since creeps don't really scale, that Catman is so powerful early on if you can get that AoE hit.
Hey, bottom river Bubbles shell surfed onto that rune and picked the DD up before Polywog could. He gets morphed. Oh, if he gets another shell surf, he's definitely going to get him, though. He's got 1 second on the shell surf. Here it comes. Going to port in with the DD. Down. Polywog out of it. Bottom lane, Balfagor out of position.
Opening up on Bal.
Yep. I don't think he's going to be able to get the kill, though. It doesn't have... Oh, well, maybe. Here comes Bubbles with the DD. Does he have enough for a shell surf? Not enough mana. He has enough for a silence. His bottle's empty, though. If he had enough for that shell surf... Oh! Balf gets away with 41 health. Puppet hold, stun on DS. DS down, bottom right. Man, all sorts of good stuff going on for the Legion team right now.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like we have a problem with a few players just kind of getting caught out of place. I'm not sure what Balfagor was doing in the river, honestly.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was about either, because he should have known that the rune that was already picked up, and it's not like they had to replace a ward or anything. Probably just bad positioning. I didn't even see that Puppet had died bottom lane. I missed that. I don't even know when it happened.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how the Hellboard team could get a kill. Maybe the minions got the slow, or Puppet just kind of stepped up out of place and got creep nuked by DS's heal.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it in the log either. I guess I just wasn't paying enough attention. I'm watching this, I'm keeping an eye on this Wild Soul. It's definitely a big hero of mine that I really like. He's up to 140, 150 gold per minute right now. And as for like items, he's just got the axe and he's buying a lot of shrees. So I mean, he's not necessarily getting a great farm. Whereas like, dude, look at this Torture. 313 gold per minute. What a boss.
Oh yeah, he's both him and Puppet Master and Bubbles are all doing a fantastic
all over
creep farm
250
early game.
Yeah, there isn't even a single person on a Hellborn side over 160 right now, and they've got 3 over 250 on Legion side, so definitely way ahead. Their Legion side's ahead 3125 gold and 2900 XP, so good advantage in the first 6 minutes of the game. And Torturer taking out Ophelia in the jungle with the smackdown. Nice.
And Catman getting Torturer really low.
Yeah. Torturer didn't care though. He even hit his blood chalice and then potted up.
Uh-oh, and we see Torturer coming around on Polywog Priest. We could see a gank if Polywog's not careful.
And Bubbles got invis. There's the Bubbles ultimate. Polywog running shell surf, tongue tie, stun, all. Oh god, that was just all sorts of terrible for Polywog. Just all around terrible. Oh, bottom lane stun on DS by the tower. Puppet hold, Puppet show, Puppet's ultimate. Damn. Down, Balfagor, get out of it.
Oh, and Balfagor being a little bit ballsy. There's the Andro stun, and Balfagor's going to go down too.
Damn, I went back up to look at top lane. I thought we were going to have some action between Slither and Wild Soul, but yeah, definitely down there. Another double gank. 7-1 in favor of the Legion team right now. 4,500 XP, over 5,000 gold.
Yeah, it's looking really tough for the Hellborn team, but they can still come back and get their gold lead back, because once they're all level 6, and once they really start pushing, they might be able to catch Legion where they can't really do anything about these
Bear
towers
goes down, he gets agonizing bound, he gets stunned. Oh, impalements everywhere, he's down. This Legion team doesn't even care. They're taunting everyone. They're just, it looks like they're playing with them. Oh, there's another agonizing bond on Ophelia. He's going to try to run. Slayer's going to get the kill. Done. Another 2. 9-1. I'm kind of upset I called it during the character selection, but this really did look, based on PSRs, that this was going to be one-sided.
Yeah, it's still early in the tournament. We are going to see maybe some games that are a little bit one-sided.
Yep. But like you said, this is all push, you know what I mean? Once they start pushing, it could be a turnaround. I've seen worse comebacks, you know, or bigger deficits closed.
Oh yeah, especially with push strat. I think we even played a game where we were like 24,000 gold, 20,000 experience under, and still make the comeback just because of how effective you can be pushing.
Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking about, and then I remember that we played that game. I didn't watch that game. Bottom lane, by the way, 3-on-2. Andrew shell surfs in. Is he gonna get the ultimate? Gets the ultimate off. DS and Balf still running. DS stunned. DS gonna go down. Balf's got Puppet Show, Puppet Hold. They're gonna have a stun on him from Andrew, most likely if she's got the mana. Is he gonna get away? There's gonna be a shell surf, something, drinking his bottle, and he's down. Double tap for Puppet Master, and that's gonna bring his gold per minute up to 367. Really, really good. In under 10 minutes, he's almost pushing over 350 GPM.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a real problem between Bubbles and Puppet Master when they start trying to push. And we actually see Legion getting the first tower, which is very unexpected.
Yeah, you're right. Bottom tower goes down. Real good stuff. Again, by the way, Wild Soul needing to go back to base. Can't put up with that Slither.
It's really funny to watch Wild Soul face off solo against Slither. I watched a pro game. I can't remember what two teams it was. But I saw several times where Slither definitely got the kill on Wild Soul, and Wild Soul was running away, and at the very last minute, he used his bear to deny himself.
Good times, dude. You know what? I play Wild Soul all the time, and I've never thought of doing that. That's crazy. But I guess you'd have to have the poison on you. You can't just, you know, can't just do that.
It's real funny to watch. You see Wild Soul running back to base, and you're like, oh, he's gonna die. And then he summons his bear right beside him, the bear just one-shots him.
We're gonna have a gank top look. Ophelia and Wild Soul on Slither. There's the Nature's Wrath. He gets just rooted from the Skeleton King. The bear's not landing a root, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh, there's a shell surf. There's support in. There's the ult from Bubbles. Ophelia stunned. Bubbles, Wild Soul stunned. And down again to Smackdown. They didn't even take out the Skeleton King that put salt in the wound. Man, Tommy, you're more the technical player, as I just like to go by the play-by-play. So what do you think the Hellborn team needs to do to get back in this game?
The biggest problem is this Bubbles is just really wrecking their team, and he is a very, very strong counter to push strat, just because he can deal lots of AoE damage. He's got an AoE silence, and his ult just holds everyone in place for Slither and Torture to lay it down on them. It's not looking good at all for them, honestly, because it looks like Legion team went for a much more solid team that can still push very well, and now the Hellborn's just completely out of luck.
Puppet, by the way, getting a kill on Poliwag, I believe, in middle while I was watching the top lane getting pushed. Top lane, they're going to go for 2 towers, I think. And Andrew with the swap onto Ophelia, the stun. Here comes the Bubbles. Oh, man, Shell Surf Silence down. Ophelia, not even level 6 yet. I think he's still level 5. Yeah, this is bad. By the way, Legion team up 9,500 experience and 14,700 gold in the lead. And then they're going to take this tower, probably put them about 15,000 ahead. Ooh, 16-1. Damn. Not looking good.
I'd have to say what's a little bit strange. I'm looking at Balfacor's skill build, and for a push strat, I think that's really weird. And also, considering the fact that the entire Legion team was up at top lane, except for Puppet mid, Balfacor didn't really take advantage of that at all. He could have probably took that tower down very easily.
Yeah, this tower is at half. By the way, I don't know how well the players can see all the levels, so I just want to go over the levels for everyone. Legion team has Slither at 9, Andrew at 6, Bubbles at 9, Torture at 9, and Puppet Master is our first double-digit hero at 10. And Hellborn team has Wild Soul at 7, Poliwag at 8, and then DS is at 4. Level 4 at 13 minutes in the game. That is pretty bad for that team. He's way behind. Balfagor 6, Ophelia just hit 6 as well. So the level difference is absolutely huge. Bubbles coming in, Shell Surf Silence onto DS with the ultimate, taunted. He's gonna get the smackdown. Oh, Torturer comes in. It was his smackdown. Balfagor ults, he gets stunned. There's the impalement still going on. I thought it was gonna be a double for Torture, but Bubbles is gonna pick up that one. 17-1 right now.
Yeah, Demand Shaman needs levels. Being level 4 this late in the game, he's just food for the other team.
Yeah, he is definitely just easy to snack attack. They're gonna push this tower too, maybe. Puppet Master takes middle tower, 4 over here at bottom for Legion. Gonna take this tower, hopefully. Ophelia throws in a tornado stun on Ophelia from Andro. She gets hit with Slither poison. Yes, she does. Slayer ultimate, agonizing bonds onto Ophelia. She pops her ult to heal. Tongue tie onto Tongue-Tie to get some damage with the totems or the wards, but he goes down. Polywog goes down.
Okay, you know you're in trouble if you're running push strat. You have to use your wards to defend the tower.
Defensively, yeah, for sure. Puppet farming top, by the way. I think Puppet almost... Is he working on A-Shroud? Does he almost have A-Shroud? I mean, he has so much gold per minute at this point. He's sitting at 460 gold per minute. And then Torture, 493 gold per minute. Bubbles, just under 400 at 387. There isn't a single person on the Hellborn team that's at 150 gold per minute right now. There's 2 people under 100, and one of them is at 57. That would be DS, who's low level. Not looking good for him at 0-4.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a concede vote come out in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, 15-minute concede for round 1. Oh, Bubbles going in, no silence. What do we have down at the bottom? Haste Rune, Andros pinging. I don't know the format. Is this just like a best of 1? Like if you lose, you're out? Is there a loser's bracket? Is it a best of 3? How does this?
It's a single game, double elimination. I'm pretty sure for the first several matches. I think we have over 200 teams registered, so. I'm actually kind of surprised it's even
Bubbles
double
mid,
win,
portal key with the haste rune. He ults, he silences, he shell surfs. Oh, but he ports himself in the back, he still gets it. Damn, ports himself into the trees, gets stuck, and still gets the kill. What a beast, what a beast.
I don't know, maybe he was expecting a counter gank. I don't know what he could be worried about if he has
Shell
to take
surfing
cover
on
and portal
Opie?
key. And a haste
He
rune.
tried. Dude, he's just tearing it up. I mean, you can't hate on the guy. That's pretty much the right way to play Bubbles, you know, if you're doing so well that early. So he's doing his thing. Polywog talking smack? No, I don't think so.
Puppet's opening up on Wild Soul up top.
Ooh, oh, he gets away. Did you see that? Puppet dropped his ultimate, then used his A-Shroud so he get a nice crit hit on the Puppet, and still not enough damage.
Oh, it was close.
MM2, please. I haven't read that since I played Counter-Strike back in Cal at like 1.5. Oh, bottom kill for Slither. Slither's going to ultimate. It's going to hit Polywog, but Polywog's definitely going to be able to make it back to the well, or at least his base before that gets serious. And they're going to lose another tower bottom.
Oh yeah, and you gotta look at this. On the Legion side, the lowest tower is the bottom one, and it's not quite at half health. And I'm surprised they haven't conceded yet. This isn't pitiful, but it's just rough.
Well, if anyone can read what Big Max just said, he wants to give a shout out to Pro Hearth. I'm not from LGTT BBA ABC 123 baby, you and me. Hit me